there is some really good donations being dropped off at the Goodwills. It's that time of year. What does that say? Something. Bon Celadon from Thailand. It's got a little tarnish on it, which would lead me to believe it's got a little age on it. Do you see it? I was just coming back from putting that in my cart. All right, moment of truth. And then what is this guy? Oh my goodness, look at that face. Oh, who are you? Who are you? I've been a reseller for nearly 40 years, and I can't imagine my life without thrifting. I've learned about a lot of things over the years, and I love to share my knowledge and adventures with you. So let's go be profitable and make it fun. Okay, if you saw my last video, you will know that there is some really good donations being dropped off at the Goodwills. It's that time of year, and this is when the good stuff hits the stores. Well, you know what? I'm not going to tell you what I found there. You're going to have to go watch and see what I found there. But because I found so much good stuff, I decided to hit a second store in the same day. That is where I'm at now. So, without further ado, let's get shop done. And there's the big blue sign. Let's grab a lucky cart. You know what? I'll just grab this one right here. We're still purple. Got a bunch of big stuff out here in the middle. Some furniture. And I just saw them wheel off a cart that they just put out new stuff. So let's hit the shelves. I just turned down the first shelf that has no people, which is why it ends up being the bowls and plates. Didn't really plan it that way. Those are kind of nice. Kind of nice. I kind of like those. Interesting. It's got a cool look to it with that little band across it. I see something. It looks maybe like it came from like a IKEA type situation. Not for us. Look back a little bit. See if anything grabs our eye. Those look like Pioneer Woman. Let's see. Are you? You are a Pioneer Woman. I don't know how much the plates go for, but not really something I want to deal with. Oh my, look at these. This, I don't think this goes with this. And I want to see what's on the bottom of these because it looks like Port Merion, but I don't think it's all Port Merion. Yeah, this isn't, I don't want the platter. I just want to see the pasta bowls. I wish there was a way. I mean, I could dig at it, but I also see they're chipped up, so it's not really worth the effort. Nice little leaf plates. Ooh, Celadon. What does that say? Something. Bon Celadon from Thailand. I believe that is intentional crazing on there. So there's 2 cups, this little oval tray, and a plate. They're nice, but I think I'm going to leave those because I have a lot of this kind of stuff to deal with. What's this little guy right here? Just a little wood bowl thing. Nothing we need. These look like restaurant ware. They are Homer Laughlin. They sure are. Boy, $2 for those 2 plates. As tempting as they are, I'm going to leave them behind. Oh my goodness. All of a sudden, I can hear the rain just pouring on the roof of this building. I guess I got inside just in time. Oh, and there's a kitty cat mug. Man, I just did a little kitty cat sale. $2.99. Now, here's a good teaching lesson. So you could have picked this up for $4.99 at probably Home Goods, TJ Maxx, something like that. Well, that is also a very good place to do retail arbitrage because this mug will sell for $12 to $15 on the retail market. Now, the only problem with this mug is that he's got a little chip to his ear right there, which I don't know. I think cat people are a bit forgiving of such things. And I did sell my cat mugs yesterday for between 10 to 12, so I think I'll go ahead and pick him up. Now, had that been like a major chip, obviously, I would not have grabbed that, but it's a little dinky tiny little flea bite is what we like to call that. I do like the look of these. They're the same brand, look at that. But they're not old, just vintage inspired. All right. I do like the little blown glass shot glasses, but these are actually from Corazon Tequila. So it's a very specific little advertising thing. Might be a market for them, but it's not really my niche. So we will keep looking. All right. Nothing exciting in the glassware so far, with one more shelf to go. And is it a no on all the glassware? These are kind of drawing me. I kind of like them, but I just don't think we need to be picking those up right now, so we'll leave them. And then we hit the plastics. There's something very appealing about shopping the Goodwill plastics here in Las Vegas. They color block, and I don't know, I really love color blocking, so I'm drawn to it. Even though there's usually nothing here for me, I do like shopping it. Oh, and then they took us right into the vases. I'm gonna look closer at these back here, even though I think it's a newer piece. Yeah, I can see the shine. Definitely a newer piece. Looks like it came from like Target. Still nice. That's a nice piece. I don't just discount it because it's not vintage, but I do look at what is it going to take to store, ship, and then what is the price I'm potentially going to get for the item. Is it worth it? We call that the hassle factor. In this case, I just really don't think it's really worth it. Those are really funny. Now, had that been a piece that would bring $40 or $50, you betcha, I would have stored it. I would have done the work to ship it, but sadly, it is not. I don't know why, but I'm really digging this little watering can, this dark green watering can, and we have plants to water. I think that can be cleaned up. It's just a little dusty inside. I'm gonna get this for our own personal use. You know, I use these as tortoise waterings because the way tortoises drink, they have to put their like whole body into the water. But I just don't have anybody who needs one that's that size right now, so we'll leave it. But if you have a little tortoise, don't discount the usefulness of a planter bottom. These are like vintage 70s or 80s little wall hanging. Guys, would have come in a whole set. Ooh, you could hang the guacamole recipe right up on the wall. Oh, and the salsa too. These are really cheaply made, but I do like the idea of hanging the recipe right on the wall, so it's always there for you. But we're gonna leave them. That is so cute. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, I could do something with that for sure. What are these? Oh, it's like one whole big thing. Little frames. I guess that's just the art that comes in the frame itself. It's plastic. It's really cute. I like it, but I have no use for it. All right, let's move over here. See what we got. See what's in there. Little stuff. Oh my, look at all the baskets. Anything good? Not seeing anything good. Now's the time to start looking for really nice baskets because, dare I say, Easter is right around the corner. I know. There's some of you playing a drinking game out there every time I say that. But it's true. It just really is true. It's like really the next retail holiday that we have to set our sights on. Yeah, there's Valentine's and that'll come and go, but then it's really all about Easter. Give this guy a second look. He is not very nicely painted. Like that one that I got at the yard sale the other day. He was really nicely, finely quality painted. This one's just made for the retail market. Oh, look at that. I really like that. This little metal art. It's kind of coming apart a little bit. This looks like somebody's hand. Oh, it's on brackets like it hangs. It's like somebody's little craft piece. I'm not exactly sure what I would do with that, and I'm not sure if anybody would want to buy it, but it's nice. I think we're going to leave it. All right, we've got little buckets here. Lavender, sage. Don't need those. Ooh, what's this little silver plate? It's got a little tarnish on it, which would lead me to believe it's got a little age on it. I think Godinger made something like this, but I just don't think it's worth a whole lot. And with Christmas coming and going right now, I think I'm going to pass. Okay, let's see. That's kind of a cool Christmas tree tin thing. Looks like it may have been musical at some point in its life. Pretty banged up. That won't be coming with us. Oh, she's kind of nice. Let's see what her story is under here. Taper candle holder. She came from Target. That's an old Target tag, though, from 2004. This girl is vintage as of the new year, but unfortunately her wings have been broken. Otherwise, I would have probably picked her up because she's really nice. Okay, I see something back here that I really, really like. It is a scrolling musical notes wall hanging. I have a lot of musician friends, viewers. I know I've sold a lot of musical stuff. I don't even know. Can I get this all in the frame and show you? Yes, I'm gonna grab it. It's $5.99. Just something kind of fun. Oh my goodness, that is so heavy. Not even sure what that's for. It almost looks like it's part of something that has like a burner that flames could come through. I don't know. What do you think it's for? All right, I think that's all for the metals today. Okay, what are these guys? Little vintage mice in a bag, and there are 2 bags of them. Everybody wanted those little felt mice that I had before, which I still have not gotten listed in the Thenichelady shop. But I will get these home and get these listed because these are super adorable. And one is $2.99, one is $3.99. I have a feeling they'll adjust them down to the $2.99 for me. Either way, I'm getting them. Little animatron doll. I'm not sure what this is. It's like a big chalkware kind of a bird thing, but just a little too obnoxious to deal with today. Nice little, ooh, that's actually really nice quality. It might just be a student piece, but it's done really well with beautiful colors. For $2.99, I think we are going to pick that one up. Let's see what we've got. A little family in a bag there. And there's a lot of activity going on around here today, which surprises me. It's a rainy day, and it's like a couple days before Christmas. Little bees. Okay, put yourself back in that restaurant where there's a little flickering candle. Tell me in the comments, what restaurant did these candles bring back memories of for you? Nice little glass jar. Nothing too exciting though. Ooh, what's that? Oh, it fooled me. I just saw that nice white porcelain, but this is a fairly cheaply made piece. But look behind it. Uncovering the basket, there we have a glass fish, and he's actually really nicely done. Unfortunately, he does have a broken fin. That is always a major bummer. But I'm going, can he overcome? Can he overcome the broken fin? I kind of don't think he can. I have to leave him, as sad as that makes me. Little Christmas tree. Oh, you're a candle. Never mind. Not buying and storing any candles. And I think that's gonna be all for this side. Although, is that a fox? What does the fox say? You guys fill in the rest. I'm contemplating this little baggie here because it's got this cute little squirrel, a little vintage bunny, and then it's got this really nicely beaded egg. How much are you? $3.99 for 4. Well, I won't do anything with him, but for 3 pieces, I think I'll pick that up. I'm also curious, let me know how much Christmas stuff is left on the shelves at your local thrift stores. Was this kind of a light year for Christmas sales in these stores? I really am thinking that this is a lot more than normal. That's like a Jack-in-the-Box snowman, isn't it? And there's 2 of them. And then there's this little mouse trap. Oh my goodness. I really shouldn't. All right, we're gonna leave them. Oh, look at this popcorn garland. That is so cool. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this a lot. And there's little candy strings in there, and some lights, and some red stuff. $7.99 for that whole bag of goodies. But I'm particularly enamored by the popcorn because I do a bird tree, and what would be better than popcorn garland on a bird tree? I just don't know if I guess there's enough to go around my new little skinny tree. Oh yeah, and then there's a star. Okay, we're getting this. And then what is this guy? Oh my goodness, look at that face. Oh, who are you? Who are you? You are all new materials. He doesn't have a brand or anything, but he's kind of spectacular. He's $7.99 though. Oof, why are you $7.99? All right, no, we're gonna leave you. Look here, we've got some more of these fancy schmancy little ornaments with hummingbirds on them. I think I will grab those for $3.99. And we have the Wizard of Oz, originally from TJ Maxx, but this box looks really, really old. These are Kurt Adler. Doesn't have a year on it, but these are not recent. For $5.99, we'll take those too. Really like that tree topper. Don't know that I've ever seen like a wood star tree topper. I really like this tree topper. I have a bird on the top of my tree though, so I'm gonna leave that. I would have picked it up for resale had we, had time before Christmas, but there is no time before Christmas. $14.99 for the little set of terracotta kissing figurines and the little angels. And just, again, if there was more time, I would probably pick those up, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to pick them up. I'm not going to deal with that stuff at this point. Look at this little reindeer puzzle box too. He's really cute. Again, too far. And I know I will get comments that say, but Danny, people buy Christmas all year long, and that is true. But they don't buy just any Christmas. They buy collectible Christmas. They buy things that are just really super duper appealing. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. And I don't think we're going to find anything in the dishes, but then you never know. Got to give it a look. Nope, nothing here. We will take a peek through the art. Now I'm always looking at the frames first, unless something like pops out at me in the front. But it's really about the frames first, or something like this. What is this? Go Cubs Go. Music. I think that's just made to look old. I don't think that's actually old. And it has a very specific market for a Cubs fan, which I'm sure there are a lot of them. But this frame draws my attention. Stand by. This is actually kind of cool. I'm looking for an artist name, but mostly I'm looking at this frame. The frame alone has some value there. It is a wood frame, a gesso frame. Look at the age on this frame. So for $4.99, we'll figure out what the art is later, but the frame is where the value's at. Do you see it? I was just coming back from putting that in my cart. There's a second one. There's a second. Oh, these are all going to fall on me. Oh. Wait a minute here. Let's do some, there we go. Play physics here. Oh my goodness, and this one is beautiful. That's a beautiful old print. Oh, Norris and Brendan ink. So there tells us who did the print, but that's absolutely gorgeous for $4.99. Boy, and then I look over and I see this thermometer. Caruth Studios, 1995, and the thermometer appears to be working. $9.99, I will pay it. That's a really, really good brand to find. And sometimes if I find something that's a little more than I want it to be, I can justify it by having paid a lot less for something else that I expected to pay more for. Just pretend like you're switching the price tag on it and see if it makes sense. Look at this cool buffalo print I found. It is purple tagged at just $4.99, which makes it $2.50. Gonna be a little bit of a pain to ship, but I love him. All right, on to some kitchen-y stuff here. Harvest Nut Bowl. I wonder if he's really in there. All right, moment of truth. Oh, it's one of those styrofoam deals. Well, I can tell that he's in there. I just don't know if he is cute enough to pay $10 for. I know, that seems awfully harsh of me, but that's, I don't know. Maybe I'll look him up. He's a $25 to $30 Harvest Nut Bowl, but for $10, it's in the hassle factor of how big he is, just not quite worth it for me. But do you see this little genie piece right here? Unfortunately, it's, let's see, who is it by? Something Products, 1951, but it's got a really big chip right there, unfortunately. Oh, it's too bad because it's so cool. Look how cool that is. $1.99. You know, it's not, the chip is just the paint. So I'm almost thinking this could get a nice little repair, and then I could use this for something else if nobody wanted to buy it as is. So I think I will go ahead and pick that up. Is that an old thermos? It says Aladdin. I do believe this is a vintage Aladdin thermos for $5.99. It's not really my niche, but it's kind of a cool find. Okay, he's fun. Not gonna get him though. What is this? Interesting. Just not very high quality. Again, I think this is vintage inspired. It might actually be vintage, but not super old vintage because you've got a plastic stopper there. But it is cool. Oh, what's in the baggie? Oh, I was hoping they were salts, but they're not. They are candle holders. These are kind of cool. I've had plates in the same material. That's not a bad price. $1.99. There's only 5. I would take one off and sell it as a set of 4, but then include the 5th one with a little note. Because a picture with 4 and a listing with 4 just psychologically is better than 5. Let's look through here. That's really pretty. I love that color. Ooh, that looks interesting. Do you see kind of the pattern in there? It's not just a plain blue, and there is a mark under there. So for $2, I'm gonna get that and figure it out. That's a nice little salad bowl set. I like that for $10, but I'm not gonna get it. Is that glass? I couldn't quite tell. It is glass. It's very, very foggy. All right, I go pretty quickly through the small appliances, but I do look for things like cat tea kettles. Oh my goodness, look at the little ball of, oh my goodness, who makes this one? M. Kamenstein. It's got a date on there too. It's in those Roman numerals. Hold on, let me see. 19 to, I don't know what that is. But it doesn't much matter because it's super adorable and it's going in the cart. Okay, ooh, that's a pretty blue colander. Nice size. $3.99. Yes, we'll grab that too. Over here in the pots and pans is this nice little, I think it's an ice bucket. Ooh, it's kind of heavy. Olive and thyme. So it's a contemporary, right? Yeah. No, it says made in Taiwan. So, it's got a really nice look to it with these handles, and it's in really good shape for $5.99. I'm going to grab it. Paint your own horses. What is that? Oh, there's little horses in there to paint. That is a little, that's a little under Rachel's talent level, so pass on that. But look at this old Clue game. Ooh, was it the Butler? Ooh, that's in good shape. Was it in the library? Was it with the candlestick? That's the thing. You got to make sure all of the little pieces are here. It looks like they are. Oh, wonder what a vintage Clue game is going for these days. This one is from 1972 for $2.99. I must get it. I also can't resist the Pillsbury Doughboy frame for 99 cents. Garden art. What do we have? Oh, any year diary, notebook, and address book. That's kind of a nice little set. I'm surprised somebody hasn't scooped those up to give for Christmas presents. They would work. Well, hello. This is interesting. It's got some age on it. Would have worked good in my cat sale yesterday. I guess I can still add it into the cat category, couldn't I? I kind of like him for $3.99. Bathroom goodies. What are these? Oh, what are you? Your hooks. I thought you were coasters to start with. Your little wall hooks. Those are kind of nice. I'm going to leave them, but they are kind of nice. More bathroom stuff. Boy, you just got to really look through all of it. All of it, all of it. What's in Idoki? I don't know. This is interesting. Look at that. Made in East Germany. You don't often see things made in East Germany. West Germany, yes. East Germany, not so much. Now, he mounts on this little block, and of course, he would need to be glued back on there. And then there's a little doily piece here. I don't know how much this is. It was just sitting here on the shelf, but I think that's interesting enough to find out. Look under here, see if there's anything exciting. Who makes this one? Happy Things. My collection of cookbooks is greater than my cooking. I have neither cookbooks nor do I really cook unless I absolutely have to. And in case you were wondering, it is a 4-foot inflatable Santa Claus. This is a Scentsy. I'm trying to decide if that is his original top. I have a feeling it's not, and that top probably goes to one of these over here. Now, if he had his original top, I'd be all about him. That one's kind of fun too. And that one's got one. I don't know. That just can't be his top. So for that reason, I'm going to leave him. Dinner napkins. Got some ornaments have ended up over here. Like I said, you got to look everywhere. Because stuff gets moved around. It gets put in different places. You got to check it all out. I don't see anything too exciting here. The little candles have seen better days. Oh my goodness. I would say this is a hotel that changed their decor. Pillows, pillows, speak to me, pillows. What do we have? Unfortunately, this absolutely gorgeous beaded pillow Smells heavily of cigarette smoke, so we must leave it behind. All right, we will skim the toys, see if there's anything vintage or just really super cool, or something that got put up here out of place. Elma say, I don't think so. Oh boy, here we are at the jewelry, and they have like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 jewelry jars filled with stuff. We might have to look through those just a little bit. They do have $50 a piece on, wait, those are 50, those are 40. I wonder why the pricing is different. Yeah, let's see. Oh, these are 40. That one's 30. All right, we might have to look a little closer and see if one of these is worth picking up. I do see some shell right there. Found this little goodie here on sale, so it's $7.50. It's I think it's mostly glass beads, but it's really cool. I am also gonna pick up this little guy. I thought it was like little horse bridles, but it's not quite. It's interesting. It's got a magnetic closure, so it's not like super like high quality or anything, but it's very equestrian. And again, it is half price at $7.50, which is a little more than I'd like to pay, but it's intriguing me. All right, I think I picked one out. I see some shells. I see some older gold chains in there, some old earrings, so we'll do it. All right, I will probably do that jewelry unjarring fairly soon over on the Knit Shopping Network, so make sure you are subscribed over there and following. That's where all of my live sales have moved to, but it's not just me. I have other people I'm doing those live sales with, and we're making it just a fun place to hang out for this great community. All right, we're headed to the checkout. Stay tuned for the recap. I'll tell you everything I bought, how much I paid, and how much it's worth. really fun trip. And a jewelry jar. Got a jewelry jar, and it was really fun looking through the jewelry jars with a fellow reseller who was also looking through the jewelry jars, and we started talking jewelry, and she got one and I got one, and now I'm gonna have to go find her. I don't know that I got her username. She got mine though, so give me a shout out if you watch this video, and yeah, I give you a little plug. All right, with that, I'm gonna head home. You go be profitable and make it fun. We'll see you on the next one.